Hi, I'm Wayne Alaroot for Personal Liberty. Someone finally listened. I've been searching for the new Ronald Reagan to make America great again. I've argued in my last 4 books and hundreds of commentaries, including right here at Personal Liberty, that taxes are too damn high on America's risk takers, job creators, and business owners. I've pleaded for a dramatic Reagan-esque tax cut to supercharge the economy and create millions of new jobs. I've been searching for a president who would reward the economic engine of America, small business, and reward the people who value work ethic, personal responsibility, and rugged individualism over the people who value cradle-to-grave government dependency. That was how Ronald Reagan created the greatest economic expansion in world history, by incentivizing the only people who matter to an economy, the business owners, the financial risk takers, and the job creators. And by God, I think we found one, our new Reagan. His name is Donald Trump, and his tax plan is Reagan squared. Conservatives remember Reagan's smile, his jokes, his positive attitude, and they think that was the key to Reagan's success. But the reality is, what made Ronald Reagan great was simple. Cutting taxes from 70% to 28%. That reinvigorated investors and entrepreneurs and turned around the economy. That made America great again, and Trump's tax plan will do exactly the same thing. In my new best-selling book, The Power of Relentless, I give credit to Barack Obama for only one thing. He is relentless. I recommend that Republicans adopt his never accept defeat, take no prisoners mindset. What's been missing from the GOP is a relentless fighter for lower taxes, smaller government, economic freedom, and for more power to the people. A fighter who recognizes it's not greedy to want to keep more of your own money that you earned, but rather the definition of greed is to ask government to steal it from those that earned it and redistribute it to those that didn't. It's all about the taxes, stupid. Lower taxes reward the work ethic. Lower taxes encourage the people that matter, business owners and job creators, to want to take risk and invest our money, achieve and produce and contribute. That's what made America great, and that's what will make America great again. By keeping taxes low, Reagan fought for capitalism, for small business, for taxpayers, for working Americans, and the result was spectacular, over-the-top success. Reagan turned the misery, malaise, decline, depression, and disaster of the Jimmy Carter years into the greatest economic expansion in world history. Reagan exploded the economy, $30 trillion in goods and services created out of the blue. Net assets like stocks and real estate up by over 50%. Reagan's low taxes produced an era of prosperity unlike anything in world history. Reagan's low tax policies created nearly 20 million jobs in a short span, increasing U.S. employment by 20%. In 1 year, the GDP was up 6.8%, the biggest increase in 50 years. In only 7 years, he increased the economy by 1/3. 92 straight months of economic boom, shattering the previous record of 58 months by almost 60%. Trump's new tax plan is Reagan-esque. It's a blast from the past. Like Reagan, Donald Trump is relentlessly on the side of the makers, not the takers. Trump's plan is great for the people who want to work and pay taxes. Trump will produce a new era of Reagan prosperity by rewarding the financial risk takers and job creators. Finally, someone is relentless on our side. Reagan's tax plan was simple. Lower, fairer, flatter with rates of 15 and 28%, and that did the trick. That unleashed an economic tsunami. That's all Reagan did, cut taxes and cut regulations. Reagan's deregulation saved consumers $100 billion a year in lower prices. Obama, on the other hand, is bankrupting us with higher prices from more regulations. Hint, hint, Donald, give us a giant cut in regulations next. Trump's plan is like Reagan's. Simple, lower, fairer, flatter. The 4 rates, 0, 15, 20, and 25%, almost identical to Reagan, except the top rate is even lower. Brilliant. But Trump's gone a step further. He's cut the tax rate to 0 for couples earning $50,000 or less. If your tax rate's 0 and you get to keep everything under Trump, millions of Americans will choose to work and get off the government dole and become productive members of society. Why stay home and collect welfare if you can go to work and keep everything you make? If the playing field is even, most self-respecting Americans with pride and work ethic will choose to work. Brilliant. Trump eliminates the marriage penalty. Brilliant. Rewarding marriage and family. His plan eliminates the dreaded ATM, alternative minimum tax. Brilliant. That has ripped off taxpayers for years now, middle-class taxpayers. And Trump's tax plan eliminates the estate tax, so anyone who's worked their whole life to build something and already paid their fair share of tax on it can leave it to their children and grandchildren without the greedy government stealing it. You want to look for greed? Look to the government. Trump also listens. In all my books and commentaries and personal correspondence with Donald Trump, I've stressed the importance of a flat tax combined with keeping tax deductions for mortgage and charity. Nothing is more important to America, your family, or your neighborhood stability than your home and your church and the deductions for them. And Trump kept them 100% intact. Bravo. But here's where Trump trumps Reagan. Trump cuts corporate income taxes to only 15%, thereby incentivizing businesses to bring all those trillions of dollars back to America. Suddenly, America will go from the worst corporate tax rate in the world to one of the best. Trump's plan will create reverse inversions. Every company in the world will want to relocate here to America. That's how you create millions of middle-class jobs. Is Trump's plan perfect? No, but it's damn good. It's close to perfect. If I could have my way, here's what I would do. I'd replicate the exact tax system of Hong Kong, the most prosperous place on earth where individual taxpayers get the same 15% tax rate as corporations. That's what I would do, Donald. And instead of eliminating the estate tax, I'd have chosen to dramatically cut capital gains taxes. Hong Kong's capital gains tax rate is 0. Guess what the capital gains tax rate is of China, our number one competitor? 0. Why is that so important? Because the average American doesn't pay estate taxes, so they just don't care. But everyone will sell a home, sell a stock, or sell a small business in their lifetime. And cutting those taxes is the greatest thing you could do for anyone who ever risks a dime in any business or investment. So that's how I would tweak Trump's plan. But never let the perfect get in the way of the good. Trump's plan is damn good. It's damn Reagan-esque. Trump's plan is relentless. But this time, it's relentless for the people that work, achieve, produce, and contribute. A man after my own heart. Trump's plan will truly make America great again. Bravo, Donald Trump. I'm Wayne Alaroot for Personal Liberty. See you next week. God bless America.